Welcome back to 12 Universe, and well, usually I don't make videos like that, but it does involve some testing, so I thought I'm gonna just do it. I just got into some really stupid argument in the chat with stupid people who are now in my ignore list, so it's all good. But first, it was about me asking what is the highest core limit where you can place the core, because I just couldn't bother testing myself. So I thought, maybe someone has tested, maybe someone knows. Let's look at the chat first. So as you can see, I asked what's the limit, and my carrier at this point was a little bit over 1000, and I'll show you. Look at the height I'm at currently, 1170 something. And the way you do this is you have to go a little bit further away, then you press the snap mode, and then you kinda aim just on the corner, just a little bit, and then try to press it. No, I missed it. It's a little bit difficult, but see, it goes into the invalid construct, which means you need to aim past it. But if you aim past it, then I'm trying to again. It's difficult to explain this. Nope. You don't want it to click onto the construct itself. You want it to click onto the air. Nope, it still missed it. There we go. See, I got it. I told you it works. And we are 1170 something, and I'm gonna just show you. See, there you go. I can place it. It's there. And then yeah, so you can see proof. It's right now. I put it down 1178, right? There we go. Sometimes it says that if you try to remove it. But okay, so let's check further. How would he even know whether it's a static or a dynamic construct? In order to know, you need to actually land on it. I mean, with a ship, if you go close to it, let me just show you. So with a dynamic, you will know if you go close to it and it does that. That tells you it's dynamic. And then you have to press the dock and you can dock. With a static, you don't get that. With a static construct, you can just land on it without having to do the docking process. So this is how you know if it's dynamic or static. Otherwise, there is no way for you to tell unless you're gonna physically find the core unit, which is here, and then press the help button on it or inspect, and then it will tell you what it is. Otherwise, there is absolutely no way of telling. Well, if you can see the core, you can already see it by the color also, but I'm just saying that this is how you can know. Either by landing on it or by looking at the core. You don't have to press the button if you're not colorblind, but okay, you get the idea. And look what he's saying. I have seen that high buildings. Also a friend of mine said in beta. Well, this is not beta. There was a wipe after beta, so what the hell are you on about? And he's saying it's much more above 1000 meters. And he's like, I have no proof. What do you mean proof? You mean proof? Alright, so I'm approaching Market 06, so let's see his 2000 meter towers. You see any? I'm gonna set my altitude hold to 1500, so that one is definitely below. I don't even have to go close to it, you can see. So that's where the Market 06 is. Alioth Marketplace 06. So where are these buildings that he's seeing? Anyone? Let me just turn my camera up real quick so you can actually see what's going on in here. There we go, much better. Let me also turn my core units to, let's say, 300 so I can see more around it. Well, where are these towers? See, that's an ag ship. That's not a construct, and that's way below. That is way below. Look where I'm flying. That building you can clearly see if I look my build from the side. That is okay, now it disappeared because of the core limit. But you was able to clearly see that's below. No, let's take a look. No, let's take a look. I'm actually getting decent frame rate here today, which is 25. Ridiculous. So let's take a look at his 2 kilometer high tower, shall we? I am flying at 1600 right now. And as you can see, they are nowhere near. They might look like it because they look down like this and they're like, oh, it is. But if you look from the side, it's not. Wait, this is just... okay, let's check this landing pad, shall we? Let's check that one. What's the limit on this one? Oh, look! We are already below 1500! What's the limit? Below 1300. See? Okay, that one does look slightly higher, doesn't it? Let's check that height in there. I can't land on it, unfortunately, but I can still check the height. Yeah, and the core, look where the core is. Uh-oh, that's... ouch! That's... Okay, actually, I did land on it, see? 1369. But look where the core is. Core limit is not on the top of the building. Because the core goes both sides. The core is gonna be deployed in the middle, so... And that is still very, very, very far from 2000 meters that he's talking about. So, where are these buildings around Alioth Marketplace 06 that he's talking about on 2000 meters? Because I sure as hell don't see them. If you're asking what's that in there, that's the Ark ship. That's the default thing, the default ship by the game. That's not player built. That has nothing to do with that. Besides, it's dynamic if it is anything. I mean, technically not dynamic, but I'm just showing you. There are no buildings that are more than 1500 meters. Even below that. So, where are these buildings that he's talking about? I just don't know why people do that. He's just talking out of his ass. Why? Why? He didn't actually know. He was just like pathological liar, just making up lies as he goes. Just why? If you don't know, don't talk. Right, so you saw that there is absolutely nothing at the Market 06. And well, based on my own observation, I know that the limit is somewhere between 1000 and 1500 meters. And then this guy is saying 1000 is the limit. There's a forum post by Techcard about it. Well, I assume that's some developer, something like this. I really don't care, but the thing is, let's look at this post then. Alright, so this is the forum post by Techcard. I assume this is the one he's talking about. First of all, look at the post date, November 23rd. Right now it's May 21st, 2023. That's over 6 months old, this post. But let's see what Techcard is saying. It has recently come to our attention that a number of static constructs have been deployed at an altitude above what we previously had defined as the vertical limit of around 1000 meters. Of around. He doesn't say it's 1000 meters. And he said what we previously had defined as the vertical limit of around. At this time, we are unsure why this limit is not being applied as intended. And we are currently investigating this issue in order to resolve this. So, it is not working. It is around 1000 meters and around, I would say, anywhere between 850 to 1250 meters. That is around 1000 meters. If you understand the basic term of around something. If you say around 10, then I would say 8 to like 12 or 8.5 to like 12.5. That would be around 10. as we are revisiting this limit while it is not currently functioning. It is not currently functioning. We will be exploring our options to implement a more adjustable approach in order to have different limits for different planets. If successful, we will also eventually, look how he has emphasized this one with tilt that font, eventually be including this value at a later date, in the shipped atlas.lua file, allowing Lua control units to also read this value for each planet and use it to fly above static constructs. So you can read below, but this has nothing to do with this restriction or limit anymore. As you can see, the yellow text pretty much tells you what the rest of the text is about, so this is just explanation. So he doesn't actually say anything that it is 1000 meters. He says around. He is saying it is not being applied as intended. He is saying we are currently investigating. He is also emphasizing eventually be including this value at a later date. So this post doesn't actually say anything conclusive whatsoever. They probably read out this part from this entire post. Vertical limit of around, no, this doesn't even make sense because it says around 1000 meters. He doesn't say it is 1000 meters. So he just didn't even read the post himself. He overheard some rumors and probably rumors of rumors, and then he's just talking through his ass. He's just talking trash, false information. And well, as you can see, I asked him that how did I just place the core over 1050 or add it or something like this. And look at his reply, because we don't know how it's enforced, but I fully recommend you go ahead and spend a lot of time and resources building that thing up. Like, how childish are you? Do you literally have cuckoo in the brain or something? So that's why I just asked him, are you an idiot or something then? He absolutely didn't even read the forum post. He has no idea what he's talking about. He's talking this shit based on a rumor and just spreading false information and pissing people off with his lies. And then he's saying if it's not in-game limitation, then it's NQ policy. Go ahead, build it up. And again, acting like a little child. And I'm just saying that it's not 1000 meters. Because it definitely isn't. I just literally tested. I showed you also. And that's what I'm telling him, that if you don't know, just shut up, man. And then he's saying, sure, that whole forum thing is totally something I just made up. Well, yeah, dude, you did just make it up. Because that forum post did not say it is 1000 meters. He didn't say such thing. Deckard didn't say such thing. So you need to get your eyes checked, buddy, or your brain. I don't know wherever the issue is, but you definitely have some kind of a problem. And then he further adds, I didn't search for static height and see a post by Deckard. Huh? This doesn't really make sense, does it? You caught me. Well, I did catch ya, buddy, didn't I? I caught ya pretty good. Right red fingered, typing lies. And then he's saying, Deckard literally said there's a 1000 meter height limit. Go look it up for yourself. Well, I did look it up for myself and he said no such thing. He literally said around 1000 meters. How are you people getting so dumb that you don't understand what around means? I mean, excuse me, if there is a language barrier, if you don't understand the word around, then you should literally look it up in a dictionary. Oh, you don't know who Deckard is? LOL! That's why you're being a bane. I'm not being a pain. I am trying to figure out the exact height limit of a static core unit. You're the one spreading false information and talking through your ass based on some rumors that you have overheard somewhere. And yeah, I added him into the ignore list because he's just being annoying. And look at this other fool. Your ignore list does not help in a public channel, Lyle help channel. First of all, it's like help channel. And yes, it does work. You can test this for yourself. If you add someone into the ignore list, then it means you can't see their chat anywhere whatsoever. They can't send you a private message. You don't see them in any of the chat, not in the help channel, not in the general channel, nowhere. Not in a private channel either, like the group channels you can open, or organization channels. Ignore in this game, in Troll Universe, means that you cannot see that person's chat anywhere, period. If you haven't tested yourself, don't talk. Just don't say that, oh yeah, it is, and don't start arguing if someone tells you it is not. Don't start defending yourself that you're 100% right if you don't actually know. And that's why I'm getting so angry over it. That's why I decided to make a video on it. It just pisses me the hell off. Also, another thing that I forgot to mention is that we are talking about Alioth here. There are different limits for every planet, which I don't know. I don't even know why the forum post on the, by the Deckard, he didn't even mention Alioth. And yeah, these guys just pissing me off with their false information and stupid speculations. So let me show you. Let's do this again. Look at altitude. Take a close look at altitude. Missed again. Okay, actually, maybe I didn't miss. How did I get it the last time? Where did I... Okay, there we go. Look at that. What does it tell you? You need to be on a claimed territory and below 1.3 kilometers to deploy a static core unit. So, there is your limit. 1,300 meters. Not 1,000. Let's put it just below 1,300 and let's try to deploy it in there. Just to show you that it does work. Let's try not to fall down from here. Okay, why? I am. Okay, freaking carrier's going up. I'm gonna try again. Bloody hell. That's gonna be difficult, but I will get it. There we go. Okay, I got it in here. Let's move it here. There you go. Look at that. Whoops. See? And that is your proof that it's 1,300 meters, because I'm standing right now on yeah, look, it's blue and now it's red because I am literally standing on wait, wow, oh my god, I didn't know that. Look at that, guys. Oh, I fell down. I didn't know you could use this as an elevator. That's very interesting. Let me try this again. Hold on. Maybe a little bit slower. Hey, that's cool. I had no idea you can do that. Look, you can literally use the core itself as an elevator. That is so cool. Look at that. I wonder if I can go into space like that. I bet you can. That's crazy. See, I just figured something else out by testing. But yeah, because I'm standing on 1,000, I mean 1,001, oh my god, 1,302 meters. And as you can see, as soon as the core goes below that, it allows to deploy it. Which you can see by the color change. See, it's red, can't, blue, can. So there is your answer. It is 1,300 meters. So here you have it, conclusive proof that the core limit, static core limit on Alioth is 1,300 meters. And those people were just talking load of poopy pollocks. Anyway, before I end this video, there was something interesting in the Deckard's post about the atlas.lua file. So I looked it up in the game files and it's in here, game data, Lua. So let's open this with Notepad++ because I like it. Because it lists everything nicely. So let's check what's in here. Name, planet, Madis. So let's check below in here and... Ooh, what's this in here? Max static altitude, 1460. That's on Madis. Madis Moon 1. It's the same. See, max static altitude. Madis Moon 2. So Madis Moon 3. Alioth. Let's check if my test was correct. It is correct. And they were incorrect. So all this argument was because they were just stupid and speculating on the things that they do not understand. They never tested any of this and then they're just saying nonsense. Here we also have Alioth Moon 1, 2500. Anyway, instead of listing all of them, I mean reading all of them, you can see the list on the screen. These are the limits for each planet as they currently are, as you can see. I should have just looked at the atlas.lua file instead, but the test was much more fun. I got to show you physically that it's right there. Just in case, you know, someone says that, oh no, it's not, the file is wrong, or some nonsense like this. But anyway, it's been long enough. I hope this video was funny and helpful. Stay tuned for more videos and see you all next time.